background, just like taking our.
Oh my god, I wasn't wearing makeup today. You like that?
Yes.
Purge out of the bottom of the
A little bit of all.
and like ask you.
No, I hate.
Oh, okay.
That one was sneaky. That last little one just bang. I like
Thank you.
that and that little shark fin thing you guys are gonna do. Shark fin. Yeah.
Or whatever you call it.
They're just finishing the trip.
Hold that mine up.
Shark. Oh, Nick's aired out. It's a shark. I like sharks.
The Target from
They
Vaporesso.
inhale and like bust it out the side. It's like, I need some of that. Such a like good eye catch.
Now I don't like whatever causes this. Shut up. More tank.
There it is.
I like the blueberry, and it's funny because I hate blueberry first.
How's the flavor on that tank?
It's got that sugar. You guys will never know. It's good. Yeah.
It's a ceramic coil in
Finish up
it.
to the next.
Is it really?
Yeah. Hey guys, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape channel. Today I'm doing a review on, this is a new product from China. It's the Target 75 VTC starter kit. This is the Vaporesso from Vaporesso is the name of the company. Beyond the ordinary, beyond the ordinary. This was sent to me by heavengifts.com, where you can go online and buy this. And this is a 5 to 75 watt variable wattage control mod and tank combo. All right. And let's take a look. Up top here, there's the box. This is the kit. And then we're going to dive down close. Here's the mod, here's the tank, here's the coil. This has a very unique ceramic coil. Look at that sucker. This has a very joystick, grippy type feel, like you're, I don't know, a pilot of some type of aircraft or something. That's what it feels like. This feels like the control of the power control on a boat or a ship, spacecrafty. All right, very nice, futuristic. And here is the tank. A couple of people got a review out on this already. We've got orange O-rings. We've got a 24 karat gold plated, I think this is. Or anyway, it's gold in color. It comes with a Canthal 0.9 ohm coil and a nickel Ni200 0.2 ohm coil. And this one does have a blue O-ring, and it is clearly marked. Now the unique aspect of this coil is that it's a baked-in metal inside ceramic. So the metal of the wire used in the coil is only even partially exposed, barely exposed, but it heats up the ceramic, and then the ceramic gives you a vape. So this is, you're going to use an 18650 battery with this, and there's where it goes, and then this kind of clips in here, hinges, and then clicks with a button, snaps into place. It's good. Nothing janky on here, nothing rattly. That button's kind of clicky. That's your power button. Here's your up and down. We'll get into the menu and what all this thing does. And this is just a non-functional button over here, so you can pretend like you're firing at someone. Here's your Atari joystick or your PlayStation. Okay, that's the up top. Let's go dive down close and take a look at this. The Target 75 VTC starter kit from Vaporesso. This is the Vaporesso 75 VTC starter kit. It does not come with any instruction manual. Here's the mod, here's the tank, here's a spare coil. This is an Ni200 nickel coil, and there is a USB in this box. This is how you get to the USB. Jesus Christ. You have a USB micro USB charging cable. It comes tucked quite tightly over there on the side. This was given to me by heavengifts.com to review, so I went on their site. Anyway, here's your USB cable. I'm not going to use that. I don't internally charge batteries. I charge them externally. All right, so that's that. There was nothing else in this box, no user manual. So I went on Heaven Gifts and I looked up the specs for this. So it's a 5 watt to 75 watt device, and the tank itself can hold 3.5 milliliters of juice. The tank uses a unique coil that has wire and ceramic. So that inside there is not cotton, that is ceramic, and you can see on the inner surface there a little bit of the exposed wire. So it's somehow baked in there. All right, that's the nickel. I'm not going to be using that today. And the nickel coil indicated by that blue O-ring there. Something else interesting is just, it's a cool looking device. That looks like a honeycomb, kind of the alien theme. And here's your clearly labeled Ni200 0.2 ohm C-cell, ceramic. There's your airflow, there's your 510 connection. This is an O-ring here that's removable. All right. The tank itself, now about that. So I'm going to call it a nice bottom fill tank. All right, this coil fits so snugly on the base. I like that. This is probably one of the best, most snugly fitting. Look at this. This is completely on. They say they addressed juice leaking. I guess this is how, because that coil fits on there very tightly, very snugly. The red O-ring here indicates can fall. This is a 20 to 35 watt coil. It's a 0.9 ohm coil. It's, again, another ceramic. There's metal housed inside ceramic. And then the ceramic is, I guess, going to somehow be better than cotton. All right. Last longer maybe. Here's our airflow. Very smooth. Here's the inside of the base. I don't know if this is gold or just gold in color. And here's our airflow. So from the base up through our 2 airflow holes there, down at the base of the coil, up through the chimney. No cotton, how about that? Now this coil fits, that's very smooth, very precisely machined threads for this coil. And it does screw down very nice and snug there. Okay, so I'm going to imagine that's sealed in very well with that O-ring. Put this back. Got this nice inner housing. Yeah, very, very much like a lot of different tanks we've seen, right? And this does not easily unscrew. Oh, that's because it doesn't unscrew, it just pulls up. This is not a top filling. I like the orange. It's pretty cool. So there's our O-ring and grommet or gasket, whatever you call it, how the tank seals and seats in the top. So this is not top fill. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill this. Today I'm going to use some Doughboy from Lower Class E-Liquids. And I don't think this, being that this didn't come with directions and an instruction manual, I really don't know if that coil needs to be wicked or not, but I'm going to guess no, because it's not cotton. So I hope that's the case. Get two nice wide juice filling slots over here. Okay, that's full enough. Tank itself was very clean. I did not notice any metal turnings or burrs or anything like that. Very clean, no machine oil. I rinsed it out anyway. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Coil saturating for the first time. I didn't drip on it at all. I didn't wick it at all. I didn't do anything. I just filled it up. Canthal coil. We'll leave it over here off to the side. Whatever that ceramic needs to saturate, well, it's going to do it now. So here is the mod itself. This is the Target 75 VTC. Target. It looks like the joystick handle from a video game, really, more than anything else. I mean, or if we were playing Spaceship, this is what Luke Skywalker grabs when he's like flying the his X-wing fighter. This is how you open it up. On the bottom here, you get a fingernail in there, open that, and pull the door off. There are magnets on the base of the mod and the inside of the door, top and bottom. The battery direction, positive and negative, are very clearly displayed. Here's your negative, your positive connection here. Has a nice solid chunky spring behind it, and these little designs over here are actually heat vent holes, battery vent holes. You also have battery vent holes on the bottom here. It's very nice. It's comfy in the hand. Let's go ahead and put a battery in here. I'm going to put a 2,000 milliamp hour battery in. I might try this out on some lower sub-ohm RDAs, but okay. So positive side up. Battery goes in like that. We're in temperature control. Let's turn it off and on first. 5 clicks on. Vaporesso. There we go. We're in temperature control. Let's put it into wattage mode. From 5 watts all the way up to 75 watts. Okay. If you want to lock the screen, you can flip this if you want left-handed, right-handed screen by. Okay, 3 clicks. Flips the screen left-handed, right-handed. Okay. Temperature control. You get to by holding down the plus and minus. And then we go from 200 degrees to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And then whatever in Celsius. I don't pay attention to Celsius. Sorry, I'm in the United States. So if you want temperature control, there you go, you got it. We're going to put this back into wattage mode, as I am vaping on a tank that calls for 15 to 35 watts. So I'm going to start out on this ceramic coil. When I come up top, I'm going to start out at 15. Let's see how this little guy does. So what do we got? We got a cool looking 75 watt single 18650 mod that has the opportunity for temperature control with nickel. There is no way to lock in resistance. This says that it checks resistance. I don't know. You know, and I'm not doing temperature control testing on this. If you guys want details, I'll bet you Daniel at DJ LSB Vapes probably did all that. You can go to his channel and check that out. I'm here to show you what a cool looking mod this is, and how it vapes on the tank that they supplied me with. And now I'll tell you one thing right off the bat, that's comfy. That's comfy in a way, and it looks cool. And isn't that 90% of why people buy a product? If you're looking for temperature control, this wouldn't be your go-to pick. But then again, they have that interesting ceramic and nickel coil, so you can explore that, experiment with that. But here we go. We're going to go up top. That's your Target 75 VTC starter kit from Vaporesso. Let's go see how she vapes. Okay guys, so here we do have the Target mod and tank from Vaporesso. This is the Target 75 VTC starter kit. Let's see how it vapes. Old load, new load. New load plus. Okay, so starting at 15 watts. Airflow's wide open. Tasting flavor. $25 watts. Pretty quick break-in. No cotton flavor, obviously, because there is no cotton in this coil. I'm just getting actually really good flavor. It's the pure flavor of the juice I'm vaping, which is about 5 different kinds of custard and vanilla. It's really good. It's a nice dry vape. What I mean by that is there's no like unvaporized droplets in there. It's very arid. It's nice. Ceramic, huh? We've seen ceramic done before in the old Nautilus and Atlantis tanks. I wasn't a big fan of this ceramic, but this is pretty good. Kind of pleased. Yeah, that was like instant break-in, no break-in period for that coil. Very nice flavor, very nice, dense, rich vapor. It's a cool to barely warm vape. This isn't getting hot at all. Let me max it out at 35 watts, which is what this coil says it can handle. All right, very nice so far. All right, so you can start feeling when it's going to go a little dry. Not bad, not bad. It gives you a little bit of an indication. Different than cotton. It starts tasting a little bit like it's drying out on the vape. And that was at 35 watts, and that was for like a 5-second hit. So if I want to take the longer hits, I'll go down to like maybe 30 watts. We'll try a nice long. tasting to see if I notice any difference in flavor from cotton. And I do, the absence of cotton, which is interesting. Well, it's an interesting vape. I do have a very mild, like vanilla custard in here. I'd be interested to see when I get down to the next tank I refill this, I might put some fruits in there just to see how that goes. But yeah, pretty good airflow. That's nice. It does give you a little bit of a change in flavor when you start to reach the end of like the longer hit. So, you know, be mindful of that, and then that's going to be your warning that you should probably stop vaping. That's fine. Yeah, 3 to 4 second hits on this. Don't try and take like 7, 8, 9, 10-second pulls. You vape in the wrong tank if that's what you're looking for. So overall, I like it. Very good flavor. Interesting on that ceramic type of coil. Very interesting. It's like a drier. It's a flavorful vape, but it's very arid. Like it completely vaporizes the juice, which is interesting. Now let me go ahead and go the opposite end of the spectrum and crank this up to 75 watts, and then see how we do on an aggressively built RDA that normally I would vape at around 75 to 100 watts. On this build, put it through its paces. Scrolls up and down pretty slowly. That's fine. Okay, I'm at 75 watts. Here's my build, by the way. Quad stack, 12 wrap, 24 gauge. Taking a long time to power that up. That's a big build though, a lot of metal. Low battery, okay. It does want a freshly charged battery, no problem. User error. Let's go ahead and put, pretty sure this is a fully charged battery right here. Interesting. It didn't turn off. I didn't have to power it back on. Took one battery out, put another one on. It remembered it was at 75 watts and it was still on. No problem there. I'll juice that up. You know, this is asking a lot for one battery. This build is not typically a one battery build, but it's an RDA that I had handy, so I'm using it. That does look pretty cool on there. The Velocity RDA on the target, that looks pretty cool. Okay, there we go. Nicely done. So before I didn't have a good battery in, that's all. Vaping like a champ, I kind of like this. Nice pistol grip feel to it, joystick feel to it. All right, that button does nothing, but you know, you can feel like you're a fighter pilot. Beep, beep, beep. All right. So, how about that? Pretty cute. All right, ultimate test here. Let's see. Fuel indicator. What we can do with this tank. What I would require of this tank. Guess what's going on there now. How does the crown tank look on there? Pretty fucking dope. pretty badass. I like it. Yeah. Now, I couldn't tell you as far as battery life, it's going to be just like any other mod. However however amp draw you put on that battery and whatever battery you put in there, that's how long it's going to last. I don't imagine this mod is going to use any more or any less battery power than your build demands and how you vape. Very cool. All right, so overall, I like the way it vapes. I like the way it looks. The mod is great. It's comfy in the hand. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy. It kind of, yeah. There we go. There we go. Right about the same size as the Dove Po 80 Punisher. Punisher 80. So we got, now I can feel like I'm going into battle with two joystick style mods. Nice and comfy in the hand. I like that grip. Okay, so there's the form factor there. Pretty cool. Back to the tank. Yeah, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting with that ceramic. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I really care to experiment with that. I'm going to wait, hold off a bit before I fall in love with that. It did ask me if I put a new coil on just now. It did not ask me that for the RDA. It did not ask me that for the crown tank. It just waded right in. I'm lowering it back down to 30 watts because I want to vape this tank again. It's a nice vape. I know vapnfagan channel, Mark Fagan. He took the nickel coil apart and he unwrapped it and he shows you the cotton cloth with the ceramic. And, you know, we don't know what heat will do to this over time, if that deteriorates, if parts of the ceramic chip loose and get inhaled in the vape. I don't know. Right now, with a brand new fresh coil, I'm not getting any chalkiness. I'm not sensing any of that. It's a very tasty vape. And that's about all I can tell you for now. Nicely done, well crafted, well machined, well finished and polished. Nice balance, nice weight. We got vent holes. We got no jankiness, no loose, rattly, nothing. That door is held on there very nicely by the magnets. Solid piece of manufacturing as far as I can tell for right now. It's new to the market. You can get these online at heavengifts.com for $76 for the whole setup, the kit. And the kit comes with the tank, the Canthol coil, and the nickel coil, and the mod, and the USB charging cable. I'm not going to test out and see how it charges internally because I use external battery chargers myself personally, but there you go. And I was only supplied one kit for the purposes of this review, so sorry I do not have anything to give away. Thank you very much for watching Quest for Vape. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you like this video and you want to see other review videos, please check out my other videos on my channel. Subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff. And also, I will be having an advent calendar giveaway the whole entire month of December, where I will be doing a video every single day and doing a giveaway every single day in the month of December, escalating and ending on New Year's Eve.